Well, the stars are out on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski. It is time for some Hockey Ultimate Team matchups. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Maple Leafs will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Looking for space inside the D zone. The Bulldogs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Lasarchuk. Cutting to the slot. Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Takes a moment behind the net. Handles the pass. Shakes off the coverage. Moves the puck behind the net. Rips it. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Oh, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
Moves it to Lasarchuk. Hammers the shot. Denies him. He got all of it.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. McKinnon's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. The Maple Leafs look to start the transition game. Moves around along the half wall. Grabs it in his own end. Now a quick pass to Schaefer.
Again, Les stick breaks, and he's lobbed it back to the bench and gets a new one. Wow, he gets back to the play quickly.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. The Maple Leafs win the draw.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
The Maple Leafs win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And there's the blocker stop by Wedgwood. The Bulldogs gain possession along the wall. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Sundin. Wedgwood's going to hang on for a whistle. Past the halfway mark of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. The Bulldogs win the draw. The Maple Leafs gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. That's not going to fool them. Great pressure with the stick. Oh, and stops him again.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
The Maple Leafs have it now. Oh, a devastating check there. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Takes it over. Hill's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Points won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves. There's big top save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. The Maple Leafs will go to work here in the offensive zone. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Looks to set up at the point now. Big time stop there.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instant. There's no time to put yourself in position to just react. When you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Makes another stop.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out? certainly did there.
Oh, what a stop there with time winding down.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too, and we're coming back with period number 2 right after this.
Thank you for joining us in the campaign to save energy and keep our city clean.
And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Leafs have had a ton of possession in the offensive zone, and it's translated into a ton of shots. High-danger ones, too, but the goaltender has been outstanding. They're going to need to find a way to have some more deception and get some net front presence if they want to put it in.
Here's a short pass to Gergensons. The Bulldogs play it along the wing. Handles the puck. The Maple Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. The Maple Leafs have it from their own end. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Pass it over. Puck grab by Mortnick. Things starting to get a little physical out there. He's got a step. The Maple Leafs gain control of the puck. Slides the puck down low. The Bulldogs gain possession in their own end. Grabs the puck. Directed over to Schaefer. Moves the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Michkov. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Dishes it off. The Bulldogs take possession in the defensive end. Sends a pass in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. The Maple Leafs gain possession. Oh, what a hit as he sends right onto the opponent's bench.
You can feel the chirping happening right there, but that was a huge hit to send him in there, wasn't it, James? A little extra mustard when you're in and around your own bench. Now he's got to put his tail between his legs and get back to his own. That's a tough one.
Hot sauce there. Moves the puck up to McDonald. The Maple Leafs play it along the boards. Quick feed down low. And sends it off course. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Well, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Here in the late goings of the period, we're still scoreless. Points won a big draw in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icebreaker.
And finally we have one in this game.
Yeah, it took a while, James, but they found the back of the net. It's still the first one in the game, so the opponent is hunting. Some really great puck movement and speed through the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James, and then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the numerical advantage and they bury it.
The Maple Leafs have had more opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. Hills opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. The Bulldogs win that offensive zone face-off. Puck scooped up by McDavid. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Moves the puck to Slafkovsky. Intercepts it at center. The Maple Leafs have the puck in the corner. How did he stop that one? And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabowski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. Here we go, period number 3. It's winner go home time now. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
The Maple Leafs can't get frustrated by a hot goaltender, James. They've been all over the offensive zone. They've thrown a ton of pucks to net. I think they just got to get some net front presence here. Some flash screens, try and take away the eyes of the goaltender and put one by.
Busted. Quager was right there for him, Pounder.
Yeah, it was all scripted perfectly, wasn't it? He's in the right spot, the right time, perfect pass, and now he's sitting with 2 pieces of his twig in his hand.
Here they come on the attack. Fires it on net, and not much on that one. The Bulldogs gain control of the puck against the wall, and that one's stopped. The Bulldogs have played from the defensive zone. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. McKinnon's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Michkov's got the puck. Here we go. The Maple Leafs have it now. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Quick pass to Schaefer. And he sidesteps the check there. Rocked on the play. Looks to pass it to Schaefer. They've got numbers here. What a move. The Maple Leafs have it against the wall. From the opposite point. The Bulldogs look around near the point. Moves across the point. The Bulldogs slide the puck near the point. Deep inside the defensive end, still trying to clear, trying to shake loose. Great save! And that banks off a stick. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Wedgewood's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
The Maple Leafs continue to trail here in the third period despite being the busier team offensively tonight. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Cormier. Answered the call there. Now over to LaRose. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Slafkovsky. Here's the pass. Picked up along the boards by McDonald. Off the post.
The Maple Leafs bench showing some frustration there as they hit the post. Listen, when you're only down in the game by a little bit, you momentum.
Picked up along the wall by Jersey. And he passes it up ahead to McDonald. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a chance in front. Takes him last. Slides the puck over. Tiptoes around the poke check. Oh, a clutch save! Covers it up for the stoppage in play.
Sundin's last chance is going to ring off the post here, James. He is frustrated, looking up at the stands, up at the sky right now. He can't believe he didn't put it in the net.
The Maple Leafs have definitely gone with the shoot-first mentality tonight, but they continue to trail late in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Inside of the last minute here in this third. The Maple Leafs get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Slides it across. It's in, they score! And just like that, we are all even here in the third.
Well, it's a new game, isn't it, James? And listen, you got to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff here, making sure that they kept their team focused when they were in the hole, and look at them now, they're right back in it. Well, he's been on a heater all game, James. I mean, so dialed in, tracking the puck effectively, controlling his rebounds, and this one just squeaks by him. He's going to have a hard time with that one because he just lost the shutout.
The Bulldogs win the draw. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Joey's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
That's a real tough penalty to take a ton of pressure on your PK unit late in the third period to hold this game tied.
The Bulldogs with an all-important power play opportunity here. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Matthews. The Maple Leafs looking against the half wall. And he makes a save there.
Wedgwood's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
Oh, what a hit against the boards!
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
Schneider's got it in the offensive zone. Makes his presence known on the ice. Tap dances around the check. There you go, 3 periods down, and still no winner. So we go to overtime. It's sudden death. Be cool. Don't be a fool. Go anywhere. It's coming up next. Get your overtime picks in, because they are ready to drop the puck. The Maple Leafs start with possession here as they open up shorthanded. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Takes a big hit. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Rocked him. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Oh, what a save! I can't believe he kept it out.
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position while this has nothing to do with it. This is all about Will getting to the puck and being acrobatic in your crease.
Hill's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Bulldogs win it. Rips it. Gets in the lane with the body. Feeds it over. Glove save made by Wedgwood. Turns another aside. Across the line from center. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Goaltender's going to play the puck out of his crease. Takes it at center. And he loses control here. Takes a shot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Looking to end it. And he keeps it alive. What a stop. The Maple Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Jovi. And he takes the feed. Picks off the pass. And that's turned aside by Wedgwood.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Grabs control of it at the point. Storms him on the play. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And he puts that one aside with ease. Taken along the wall by Sundin. Gaining momentum up along the side. Passes it over. And that goes off course. Takes the feed at the back end. Makes the save, but barely with that one. The Bulldogs have it behind the net. Tries to get it over to Girgensons. Takes the puck at the point. Taken by Michkov. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Feeds it over to McDonald. Passes it to Sundin. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Into the corner of the attacking area. Big time defensive play. From the open ice, they gain the line. Here's the chance. He stopped it. He stopped it.
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
The Bulldogs will play the puck from behind the net. And now it's grabbed by Michkov. Dishes it off. And he had an answer with that save. Hammers it on net. Denies him again.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coach, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. And they'll start with possession. Slavkovsky's got it along the wing. And it's for the win! That one misses and will play on.
Well, you spend so much time trying to create scoring chances, and when you do, you've got to find the back of the net. At the very least, hit it, James.
Looking to end it! And he can't find the net.
Oh, and I like everything about this play until the finish, James. It's all about creating. That's exactly what happens. And then the
Looking to end it! And he makes the save. There's the horn, and we will play on. Sudden death overtime continues after this. And we are just moments away from overtime. A sink or swim moment size. Overtime continues. Return pass. Moves it to Geoffrion. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Lasarchik. Puck picked up by Gergensons. Slides it across. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. And he takes the feed. Moves into the slot. And he opts to wait for more support. Grabbed along the board by Schaefer. Look out! Stopped by the goaltender. Shuts him down. Oh my goodness, he's on fire at goal! They've really got him on their heels here now. Volsky's got it through center. The Bulldogs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. Scooped up along the wall by Geoffrion. Made the stop on the play. Gaining steam here on the attack. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Shekai. Moves the puck over to Schaefer. The Bulldogs will play it against the boards. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Into the attacking end. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Sneaks by the poke check. Drives to the sweet spot. A chance to win it. The Maple Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. The Bulldogs look to start the transition game. And now it's over to Michkov. Here's a chance. Monster save by Hill.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. LaRose plays it now. And the puck skips away after a nice defensive deflection. LaRose is taken down. A penalty is coming up. And the Flames whistle dead. Here's the call. The Maple Leafs will serve 2 minutes in the box.
So frustrating to take a penalty in overtime with the game-winning goal looming. Now the 18 penalty killers have to come out and do a job.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up in the faceoff.
What a time in this game to have a power play opportunity in overtime. The coaching staff has to settle their team down, make sure they're ready to go here so they can execute and capitalize.
Pass it through.
That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.